What's going on, guys? We're back here with another video for you, and I know we're starting today's vlog out in the Hellcat just because we're so busy this morning, and we got a phone call from my buddy Chris saying everything is pretty much taken apart. Hopefully it will be done tomorrow, because I told him I need it tomorrow, and he said he's gonna work late tonight and tomorrow to get it done for him. He just got backed up, so he just started on the truck. So I want to go check it out, see what everything looks like, and see what pretty much the inside looks like. Then I wanted to bring you guys along and you know, show you and check it out. And I'm kind of nervous to see my truck all taken apart and stuff in pieces, the front end. So let's go head over to a shop and check it out. It's fun going up to 67 in this car. Alright guys, so we have made it to Chris's shop. We're here. Chris, or as you guys like to call him, Opie from SOA. He's here. Here's the poor Duramax all torn down. We got Rob here. This is actually his first day. He learned all this from YouTube. So if you guys wonder what the inside of the Duramax looks like, here you go. Is this the new one right here, the 456?
That's the new one.
Alright, so this is it. Where's all the old parts at?
On the table over there.
So here's what came out of it. How was the condition of it? Was it pretty bad?
Alright.
So according to Rob over, and no, this is Chris's main tech. He's been doing this pretty much forever. It's either Chris or him that work on my truck. Chris mainly kind of helps and supervises, and he does mobile, so he's on call. But Rob is the head tech here in this shop if anything major needs to get done. So here's all the old parts right here. Not bad, not bad. Everything still look clean. The truck only has, I think, 28,000 miles on it, so it's not really, nothing really looks bad. Bearing's still good. Ooh, sure smells good. Also, guys, note to self and for you guys, if you do lift your truck and have airbags on it, you better put the spacers on it, because if not, well, there you go. You see that is disconnected from the airbag up there. So if you don't have spacers and you're gonna lift your truck, I suggest you wait before you lift your truck to get spacers. That also happened on this side right here. Same thing. It looks like it pulled the rivets or the caps, thread certs right out of the airbag, and you can see they go right up top of there. And I know you guys want me to do a video on my airbag system. I will in a later video for you guys. I'll do a full review on the brand, where I got it from, and how everything gets hooked up. Sitting over here arguing about whose Milwaukee gun is better. Unfortunately, Rob's got the older Milwaukee. He's not very happy with it. I guess didn't do the job properly. That's how they do it around here, guys. Just beat shit with a hammer. Oh, woo, it smells good. Nothing like nice fresh gear oil in the morning. And here you go, guys. If you guys are wondering about the lockers on the Duramax, it's the G80 locker that's in the back. And after, I think, 100 RPMs, that's how the locker engages for the rear. This is the doctor doing his work right here. We don't want to bother him. So shh, gotta be quiet, guys. Just give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. Tap, tappy. Bam, just like that, guys. Damn, here's the problem. Poor Ford. There's a lot of these Fords in here for some reason with no motor. Why are there so many Fords in here with no motors or rebuilt motors?
They break.
Really? I thought Ford was like #1, because everybody on my channel says Ford is the best.
Everything breaks.
Everything breaks.
A lot
So
more Fords, I think.
what do you get? Yeah, what do you get the majority of in here? Dodge, Ford, or Chevy?
Older 6 liters, but more Dodges and Chevys than the new Fords right now.
So
the new stuff.
Yeah, the new Fords are
Not breaking.
they're not breaking?
No, very little stuff on them, just sensors and maybe occasionally a turbo or radiator.
What do you think from all the new stuff compared to GM, you know, Ford, Dodge? What's, you know, the most reliable if you had to pick one?
Depends what you're gonna do with the truck.
Towing.
The Dodge Tow's good. Lethargic and slow. The Chevy's comfortable. The Ford's fast. You know, it just depends what you want.
Well, there you have it, guys. So you guys heard it from the man right here. You know, you guys, like I said, I am not a Ford, not a Dodge fan, but I'm not going to talk bad about them, because at the end of the day, all those trucks will do the job for you. They will tow whatever you need to be towed and get to your destination. They will all do the job. I would think it's just more personal preference, but Chris is saying the Ford's the fastest. So, I mean, obviously me being a GMC fan, I'm going to just say he's wrong because I have a GMC. If I had a Ford, I would agree with him, but I don't. So I'm going to say Chris is wrong, but, you know, you guys can comment down below.
And have a day at Verona.
Yeah, and maybe, you know, me and Chris will head out to Verona. I'll set up my truck and he'll set up his work truck, and, you know, we'll see which one's faster. Yeah, the service truck.
We can do tug of war.
Oh, what?
Right now, tug of war when you're done.
Oh, God, here we go. Chris already wants to blow up and grenade my new gears. You see how he gets more work, guys? When you're done with your gearing, Chris is going to offer you to do a tug of war. All right, guys, so he is putting the 456 gear on there. That is this one right here. He pressed in the new bearings. And, well, the rear should be done here shortly. Then he'll start tearing down the front. The front end, that's the best part, right? That's where it gets fun?
Oh, yeah. You're going to blow the whole front end out of there.
Nice. Now, do you put Loctite on those?
It comes already on there.
Already pre-Loctited, the yellow?
You want to always use brand new bolts if you can, because the bolts that are in there have already stretched, so they're weakened.
Ah, okay.
You just want to make sure you tap it down just a little bit so you have enough threads that are already through, so that when you tighten it up, you don't pull the last couple threads off of the bolt.
Good to know.
Make sure you use like a brass or a plastic grip so you don't damage the gear face.
Don't mind Mr. Businessman over there making his business calls. Ooh, she's looking pretty, guys. So if you guys want to tell the difference or see the difference between the 373s and the 456s, Rob's going to explain it to you guys right now.
So the higher number gear you go is actually a lower gear ratio. Also, you can tell by looking at the pinion. So this is a 373 pinion gear. You see it's pretty big. So if you come over here and you look at the 456, it's much smaller in comparison.
Oh yeah, way smaller. Wow.
And so what happens is the drive line is going to turn more revolutions per tire revolution.
Okay.
So thus increasing the torque output.
Very nice. How about the bigger one, the big boy?
The ring gear?
Yeah.
You can't, just with naked eye, I mean, they get a little fatter or a little skinnier,
Okay.
and it's all on the tooth count. But
Okay.
just at a glance, you're not going to notice much of a difference.
Okay, so there you go, guys. If you are wondering the differences and how do you see the differences right there, that's, I mean, by far, you saw there's a huge difference between that 373 and this 456 gear.
So how we were talking about how the pinion gear gets smaller as you go to a lower gear ratio. So if you get super low gears, one, you're transferring a lot more torque to the ground, and two, you can actually twist the whole pinion gear clean off.
Oh, shit.
Potentially.
So the 456s are weaker gears than the...
Because there's more stress going through them.
Okay, so
A
now,
higher torque load.
is there anything you would do or tell anybody out there to try to prevent from damaging anything, or it's just that's the nature of
I
the
mean,
gearing?
really, the biggest thing is don't do a burnout through the dirt onto the pavement.
Okay.
Because once your tires lock, you know, and they hit the asphalt, that's when you can snap axle shafts, pinion gears, and twist drive lines and the whole thing.
So pretty much if you're driving normal though, or just towing normal, you shouldn't have any issues with the 456 or any gearing.
No, none whatsoever.
Okay. Oh, so there you go, guys. Just don't, I guess, burn out and then head to the street. You can do all the burnouts you want, but stay on the dirt or the hell what Rob says, and, you know, just go from the dirt to the street. And then bring it here and he'll fix it for you guys. So they're putting it in the vise right now just to hold it so he can torque these bolts down. You guys want to see Rob's face? Woo! That was 175 pounds?
175.
Yeah, Rob's making it look easy, guys. But he's a very, very strong man. As you guys can see, look at the bicep, look at the form on
Wants
him.
to see Eddie try it.
I don't hear anybody saying it.
Let me hold the camera.
If you don't get the ring gear all the way flush against the mating surface, then it will you won't be able to set the backlash or the gear pattern, and it won't work correctly.
Uh-oh. See, guys, you guys told me, why are you bringing it to him, you know, when you do all the work on my truck? Because I don't know anything about gearing. I've never done one, never ripped one apart before. They have done multiple gearing, and they pretty much do this all day, every day. So I don't want any problems or, you know, any issues when it comes to gearing in my truck. That's why I trust Rob and Chris to handle it and get it done properly.
On your cap bolts, you just want to oil the threads and oil the flange on the bolt. You don't want to use Loctite because it's going to affect your torque value and you won't get the correct torque.
Wow, I had no idea.
Also,
that's good to know.
Before you remove the caps, you need to mark them. I use a stamp with right and left, and I stamp them both on the bottom because the way the case is cut and everything, if you mix them up and then you put this one like this or whatever, it's not correct. It might not hurt you, or it might cost you a lot of money.
See, guys, so there is clearly a lot to know and a lot of knowledge into re-gearing a truck. So you can pretty much cause a lot of damage, it seems like, here if you do not take every step-by-step, you know, process properly and, you know, get it done right the first time, because it sounds like it's going to be expensive if anything happens. And also, if you guys do want to get any work done by Chris and Rob and his crew at MDS Diesel, just like in the last video, I will put his link again down in the description and his phone number, and you can give Chris a call and he'll get everything scheduled in for you guys. Well, there you have it, guys. You guys saw it there. That was a little update, and you know, I think it's pretty cool because I've never really seen the rear end of a Duramax, you know, as in the insides. Never actually pulled one of those apart. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace.
Yeah.